quick review of the Kubota 75-3. I've used this for the last day. A couple observations. One, the door is pretty awesome. I like the door. It's a little weird to get used to as far as like how it pulls down and how it latches, but it's super nice to have just the door stowaway. I am a big fan of that. Now, all my comments, I'm coming from a Bobcat 863, which is an older machine, track over tire. So a couple things about this one that I like. The isolation from the environment is a pro and a con. I like the fact that you have air conditioning, pretty nice. I like the fact that it's quiet in there, which is pretty nice. I don't think you always get the same feel of the ground as you're working. Now, maybe that's learned, but I don't think you always get the same feel of it. But pros and cons to that. I also think visibility is great forward. It's not great side and rear. It's okay with the video camera. You really end up depending on the camera a lot because you just can't see around this thing. A negative that I was a little surprised about is I was a little surprised at how the fact that it didn't hold like the pushing power. That's not what I expected. I expected that like you'd be able to really just shove into a pile. Now it was gentle on the ground, but I felt like the traction broke free a lot quicker than I would have expected coming from track over tire. So anyway, good machine. I'm glad I used it. I would say swapping from the H pattern to the ISO controls, I feel like it took a little bit of time to get used to. Probably a couple hours, and I was very comfortable with it. But once again, going back to sort of the negative, if you will, is on the bucket control, I felt like there was still, I don't know how to say it, you had a little harder time feeling for the dirt. I guess that's all I'd say now. That could be learned, so I wouldn't want to, say that's a permanent feature or permanent negative, but certainly it was something that as I was using it, I was like, you didn't have the same feel of the dirt. So, like I said, some of these pieces, I'm not long-term knocks. If you're a Kubota 75 owner, I would love to hear what your long-term reactions are to it. Definitely some positives that I love. Also, a couple things that I'm not sure if it'd make it the machine for me. But the door, I don't know. It's a pretty nice feature. So I can see why people love that.